Welcome. Have a seat. If you're already sitting, then that's great. So this is going to be a special, wait, I didn't even check to see if you sat yet. Did you sit yet? Great. So this is going to be a special vlog episode. I keep thinking to talk about this subject, but it always slips my mind, and before I forget, I'm going to tackle it right now. The exaggerated swagger of a black teen.
The way he leaps off of rooftops and flips backwards to face the camera before falling into a headfirst dive is just full of the exaggerated swagger of a black teen.
And why that was such a problem. Now, I know everyone memes about it all the time. We're memeing it. We're like doing callbacks to it because it was such a silly thing to say. But I want to actually tackle why it's a problem to say this, even though everyone's joking about it. Have a laugh. By all means, it'll help you get through the problematic statement that was, which is, it assumes that the black teen is already grown up, is already more mature than everyone else. It also assumes that the teen is trying to find themselves and therefore shows themselves to be someone so much more than what they are. It literally splits the psyche. The concept alone splits the psyche of the individual in question. Any random black teen, male or female, that hears that kind of thing and actually takes it to heart, instantly their psyche gets split in two. Because what are you supposed to be if not exaggerated? And then what are you supposed to be if not with swagger? That's the question. But no one's ever going to answer that question. No one's ever going to pick that up. It's one of those under the radar things that just slide through and everyone thinks it's hilarious, but no one knows why it's actually a problem. Well, I'm telling you why it's a problem. Because it splits the psyche. It's attacking the development, the mental development of a teen. It's just trying to be themselves, not find themselves, but be themselves. Think about all those shows and TV shows and cartoons that we've always watched, and even the movies where the teenagers having that sort of life crisis where they're trying to figure themselves out and they just seem to be so reckless and against the parent. Well, there's a reason, and the reason why that's even happening is simply the parent isn't paying attention to the child. Usually it's those kinds of households where the parent is giving the child everything that they think they need, and that's the problem. You think you know what I need, and me acting the way I'm acting is almost as if it's being ungrateful for you to giving me what you thought I needed. Don't I need it? If I didn't have it, I would be choking and suffocating for air, wouldn't I? So why am I not taking it? So that's a whole separate issue that happens in households. And that can also be stacked onto a black teen, that any random person on the outside can come and say, oh, the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. And let's touch on the very third problem that this is how he said it. It's how he said it. Like, everyone knows that any black teen, and whatever age you are, as long as it's a teen, you know those black teens, what do we know? So that makes the very person in question feel like they're supposed to know what it is themselves if they didn't. So think, I just named 4 different issues that all tackle and attack the psyche of someone who's just trying to be themselves. Who would have thought that one line would become a joke or a meme that actually splits into 4 different problems in one review of Spider-Man? This all came from Spider-Man, people. We're talking about a cartoon. We're talking about a character that is new in development, that is learning their powers, is trying to become someone outside of who they would have known themselves to be without their powers. But see how that quick review takes an actual personal toll on people. It takes a 5-dimensional perspective to it that no one asked for. We would have loved to stay in the 2D, 3D realm when it comes to Spider-Man. We know, we get it. We get the origin of Spider-Man. We're just tackling a different angle. What if it was, we get it. And that's what I wanted to tackle here today. Leave the black teens alone. Leave them alone. They're just trying to be themselves. And for anyone who didn't know that this was the problem, this and everything I have just stated is the problem. I'll see you guys soon.